Yes. I only use Van Dyke Brown. Just Van Dyke Brown. See? But not too much paint. Not too much paint. You don't just put on just enough. There's like a breeze, like a breeze you put in there. And having the magic white, you are mixing on the canvas. See, maybe I go up there and give him a bit more fire, a bit more darker. See? I would like to have it perspective, kind of a depth, the sky look deep. See? And you see it, when your eyes see it, do things, good things. I would like to have a little bit more, like a clouds coming, wandering big here, wandering there. Wandering clouds. See, and when you have the clouds wandering there, then all of a sudden melodies come in your mind, happy wander melodies, and you drift with the clouds. You become a drifter. Life becomes so easy. Even if you're in debt sometime, you can't pay the rent on now. You should always be able to pay the rent. That's what I show you, how you paint fast. See, and you will make a happy buck. No one should be hungry, and no one should freeze. Okay, see, it's already a nice, happy little sky with one color only. And I will not touch that white. I left it already out. Just hypnotize it, and now I will fire in. See, I take that and put it over here. Have nothing except Van Dyke Brown. Fire in whatever. Maybe a big mountain standing there. This time we put a powerful, steep mountain in there. See? Isn't it nice? How easy you can paint with one color only. Use that big brush and brush it out the same we always did with the other colors there. Same thing. And out of all that comes a nice, happy distance. See, now when you have it like this, then we had. See, I highlight that with white. There's only white. It's more or less like black and white. Like black and white. White, see, over here, and you fire up there. Yeah, leave it like that, maybe here. See, something like this, and maybe here a little bit, and you got your mountain nice and there, nice and powerful. See, now you can do what I showed you before. Sometime white, you can use white and roll it up there. See, just like coming out of nowhere, white. See, and just make it fuzzy, foggy, and leave it into the power, the timberline. See, there. That's the easy painting. They look good. They look good too. I like to have variety all the time. I don't like one idea. I like all ideas. See what I do here? I just go right into the Van Dyke Brown, And I have a happy little hill coming down there. Happy little hill coming down. Now, see how I do it. Stand it up. Don't, the lots of paint on the brush, but always like this. It will have to stand up, see? Make it stand up. Then automatically it forms the trees, and it gives you a feeling there are trees standing in the distance. See, there's quite a distance there. See? And every time a stroke, you have a new beginning of trees standing there. See? Look at that. A new beginning of trees standing there. See, it depends on what distance you got. That's beautiful. Easy to do it and easy to live with that. Here I will let it disappear and yonder, like that. And then you fire in more Van Dyke Brown. See, more Van Dyke Brown. No, more, load your brushes, load it. Maybe on this side I come in with a couple. See, a couple big trees there. Couple happy big trees. Happy big trees. And make sure you have always those branches flying out. Make sure you have those branches. If it blocks on you, if you make blocks, stop the music. It is not your fault, it is the paint. That paint is too soupy or too blobby, it's a blob makes a blob. But this paint is coarse, you know, like, look at that, see? It makes, it's a built-in tree maker. See? Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Now, maybe in order to make it a bit better looking, maybe put the other one in there. See? Now, you. See? Put that hill in the water. Put that hill into the water. All one color. Wonderful how that can be done like this, but long lines, and it's all a thick, strong paint, but you can move, but you can touch. See, this particular paint you can touch, you can move. Make it in the water always, always darker than the hill itself. Then you got it nice. See, a bit darker in the water, even here, make it darker there. That is what does it. It is such a wonderful thing. It is too nice to be alive. Now you can stand up little. Here I use my fan brush, and you can stand up little on the shoreline, little grout you think would be there. You can put homes in there. If you're too lazy, you don't have to do it. But if you feel itchy to do it, you got to do it. See? Yes. Look at that. A simple little painting, and it is very effective, very good. Who are you to tell me how good it is? Okay, I know. You know, I have sometimes a lot of arguments with some people. They would always say you got to spend time on. I have a dentist in Los Angeles. He would love to buy a painting if I spent 3 days on it. And I told him, I say, look, 3 days. He said, I cannot see your time is worth that. I don't know. See, that's the problem we have. People put time on the painting, and very many people put time on the painting, and it is bothering me. It does bother me, because I always learned the best artist was the one that spit in their hand and made one hammer hit, and that hammer hit was worth a lot, because they had the talent to make so much with one almighty stroke. And that is what I wish I could bring into everyone. That is living. That's good living. That is a living power beside it. See? See? No? I have spoken. Oh my God. Okay, good. See? Now, this. Now, you take your almighty knife again and white, and put a happy little shoreline in there. Those monochrome paintings, you can use all kinds of colors for that. I just picked one color. You can use yellows or reds and anything, pinks. And see, sometimes it helps your decor, the way your home is, carpets or whatever. You need sometimes a certain, and there's nothing wrong with that. See, isn't that beautiful? You put all that life in. You put all that life in. That's why you are such a good artist. And I wish if you, see, I get out of that, but for young people, I wish they would really take that serious and take a good look on this, because for them it's such a future. Because they can add their own pepper and salt, and they can make their own this is such a beautiful idea to invent yourself things. And still the technique is good. Still the technique is wonderful. See, now you use your big brush, nice and dry, and you make water out of that whole deal there. You know, nice, the way always on start blurring. It blurs, and that's what makes it so nice. See? Now we fire and use your big brush again. Use your big brush, you see? Look how I take the paint off. Lots of paint in the brush, because I want to have those details. Okay, let's see. See? Let the branches fly in there. If you want, you can make those lines again, you see? Beautiful. Just pull them up. Just pull them up, but very gentle. This you have to try. Do it a couple of times, and all of a sudden that paint is strong enough that you make a nice move. You can pull them out quite nice. But that has to be practiced. You cannot, nothing is given for nothing to any man on earth. And that seems to be the law. You have to earn everything. See, and that seems to be the law of man on earth. Sometime, as a grandfather, you wish you could give you have maybe made money, and you wish you could give your son or your grandson or what, a key of a brand new car. And I just have friends, and this guy is from Texas. He had a son, and he bought him an airplane, and that poor kid is dead today. And the father, the grandfather felt so sorry. He said, why the devil I did that? I think sometime everyone would have to earn. We all had to earn what went. And sometimes but we are human, you know, human being love to give, love to, I don't know, I shouldn't talk about those things, but that's a part of being alive on this earth. I just mention it because a part of creative power, part of giving, part of adding to this world. See, now you use the big brush again. I wouldn't highlight that, because how can you highlight light on light? If I highlight, I only mess the whole thing up. I only would more or less dark. See, what I would do, I would rather break the long tree trunks, you see? Break them up here somewhere with the same colors. See, those long lines, they should have some branches in front of them. I would do that, see? Now you can, again, against the dark, you need some light. You can use easy, you can use almighty, the other nice brush full of white now, and you fire in, look. But as long as you get that feeling of shrubbery, you know, of, see how loose? Can you see how loose everything is? I would not touch the top. I would maybe have another row coming out here. See? Now, if you feel ambitious, you can, let almighty tree stick out there. Almighty tree stick out there. See? And make it so like bark. See, I dabble it a little bit. This gets a bit rough, kind of a bark feeling. Then you get a nice fan brush with a nice straight surface, and you can make beautiful, happy branches on that tree by this going like this. Not like this, but like this. I didn't load my brush enough. The brush has to be loaded, see? And you can get the finest lines. Can you see that? The finest lines by just dabbling it off like this and like this. See? Isn't that a beautiful branch? It's far nicer than you would use a liner brush, because a liner brush is a bit too slippery, too stiff. It don't give you the little rough movements what Mother Nature has. You see? That is what I like very much, and that I like to show very much. Here's maybe a branch hanging down. Look at how fine. You got from thick, smaller, finer. This is what I wish you could learn. But it's a gentle, nice, gentle touch. See? Again, here, other branch. Here we put the big branch on. See? Oh, I make it a bit bigger. See? And then you fire in. And you know, a funny part is it's the creative power again. It invites you always on to put the bird nest in there. See? All of a sudden I got a bird nest in there, and I can't help. Let something hang down there. See? Isn't that nice? Because automatically you feel you are out there and it needs that. See? And then when you do that, automatically you feel, you see the birds. Right now, the time right now is for the eels make their turns, and you see him sometimes just far away, just floating there. Floating, they make their curves, their circles, and the other one uses male and female. It is kind of a curve, and they are happy floating there, you see? And then automatically you give them that little bit of whatever nest will have, see, on top there, and a little bit of stuff hanging down there, see? And then you feel more branches first, couple more branches, make it darker there, out here. See? Nice. Let's take over. We have some time. See? Let outdoors take over all of a sudden. Give him all the outdoors you can think of. Nothing is very stiff there. See, that makes it nice. That makes it more safe for the birds up there too. There's so many ideas when you paint this kind of paintings. What's in your mind? And this is what makes an artist, I believe. As long as you can start bubbling and can add, and when you see the birds flying there, you would like to protect them. You would like to feel, I wish there wouldn't be any gun down there. And I have trouble with kingfisher right here on my hatchery. And it's awful, you know, a bird is still a bird, and he has the right, but what the devil I do when they eat too many fish? And I got a hatchery. I am here to grow fish. See, it makes it difficult. When are you, on what side are you? On the fox's side or on the rabbit side? When the fox eats the rabbit, see what you do? Just make it like nice wilderness there. Now I will put a couple little happy water lines in here. See, that does good. Can you see it? That does good. Maybe here a little bit. See, those lines, they're almighty. They do good to your painting. They do really good to your painting. Now a couple up there, couple little fish jumps. See how you get your painting together? Now you fire in a couple of those lines against the dark. Makes it very, very nice, you see? Maybe here. Maybe here, just a little knife movement. Whatever it is, kind of a, see? Whatever it is, it gives you something extra there. it gives you something extra there. See, the knife and try to learn to work with both knife and brush, because that little bit breaks up a lot. You see? There you are. Maybe here a couple very loose lines. They are the best. I tell you, they look split. It looks like when you draw them on, the fine brush makes it a stiff line, but the way you draw it on here, it has a middle rib, and it is on both sides. It is kind of a split line, and that is why I like this kind of a movement very, very much. And I wish you would try that. Try that. See? See? There we are. What could we do more? Enjoyed it? Very simple. And I hope you learned something from this too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
W. Alexander Magic Art Supply Incorporated is offering a transcript of today's program, including full instructions and a full-color reproduction of today's painting. Send $3 to the Art of William Alexander, Post Office Box 17369, Salem, Oregon 97305. Please indicate the number of the painting shown on the screen to ensure that you receive the proper instructions.
Because he likes you, you're always welcome to Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. It's just around the corner on WQED 13 TV, worth watching. Local
in the road as well. I want the highway in, so you'll have to put up with the noise, because I'm wanting to paint that view and just put the highway in without the traffic in. So here we go. Now, drawing with your pencil, soft pencil. Draw it all in. There again, just do the silhouettes. So we'll just do silhouettes round. Outline, really. Just outline your composition. And you can put in your signs, your road signs, telegraph pole. Now, the most important thing is the dark cloud there, which we want to put in. So let's put the dark cloud in there, where the dark cloud